What's up, guys? Today we're gonna do One Piece Month, episode 2 of the One Piece anime. So it starts off with Luffy and Kobe going to Shell's Town, and then Luffy talks about Zoro, and everyone gets scared, which makes sense. But then when they talk about Captain Morgan, they get scared too. It's all on mysterious levels. But then Luffy sees a gate up and where Zoro is. He's crossed down very mysteriously with the shadows. But then Luffy climbs up anyways and talks to him to join the crew. He says no. But then a girl comes in to give him some rice balls. He says no, but the shadow isn't there anymore. But then we see Captain Morgan's idiot son. I forgot his name. He's not important, I promise you. But then he tries to eat one of the rice balls, but then he says, "Oh, it's so sugary. It's not has season in it." So then he destroys the rice balls, and then Luffy comes back at him. Oh yeah, and then they throw away the girl, and then he tries to talk to them why he can't escape, but it's because I'll wait until a month, he says. But then when Luffy tries to escape, he says, "Hey, give me that ball," and he says, "It's made of dirt." He doesn't care, so he eats it, and he says it's delicious. And it makes it feel like a bad guys may have heart in them, and maybe there aren't even bad guys at all. And that is true, because the little girl said the idiot's son came here with his dogs, and then Zoro protected her with the slice of killing the dogs, and then he told him, "You're punished for 1 month," he said. But then it was a lie, because the idiot's son was talking about, it was all a practical joke. Ha 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 ha. So then Luffy, being Monkey D. Luffy, he punches him in the freaking face, which is a good practical idea. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, and then sorry. Hold up, Mom. Man, I'm doing a video right now. Please. You have to worry. Sorry, don't worry. When I do the East Blue Saga, it'll be edited. It'll be good. Complete saga. Anyways, so then Monkey D. Luffy punches him. So then he tries to find Zoro to tell him where's his swords at, and he tells him they're upstairs in the idiot's son's room. So then he goes up there, and then meanwhile, he sees. The idiot's son tells Captain Morgan to arrest Luffy, and then he punches him because he's an idiot's son. And then, meanwhile, let's show Captain X Morgan. He's menacing and more evil than the idiot's son. So then because he's trying to make a statue of him to make sure he's a god or something like that. And then they sees the little girl was there, so then he kills him. He's more evil than the idiot's son. But then the captain says no, and then he slices him, which is very scary. Even he's like, "Whoa, you killed him!" And then while they're climbing up, they see one bump, and he's like, "It's been fucking 3 years. You want to get caught?" But then Luffy destroys it, and then he's like shot, and then Luffy's like, "Sorry," and then Morgan's like, "I'm gonna kill him!" But then he kidnaps the idiot's son, bumping him, and then even guarding him for so he doesn't get shot. It's really funny. And then Kobe tells him the truth to Zoro while untying him, but then he gets shot, but then comes back up and unties him. And then he tells him, where is the swords? And he's like, so then he gets all the free swords, and then he's about to get executed by the Marines, but then Zoro's like, "I made a promise." And he sees a little girl. It shows that little girl. Now in the manga they show the the flashback, but here it just shows it. It'll show soon really quick, and it's really good episode. But then Luffy comes down and with the thing, 'cause they shot him, but he's made of rubber, and he shuts him down. He's like, I'm gonna kick your ass, or something like that. And that is episode 2, and I love it. It's really good. I'm gonna probably say that for every single one. Maybe the filler ones I'll have like, but still, it's a great episode. That's just episode 3. Bye.